Today we are going to talk about unit rates. A rate is a comparison of two quantities that have different units. Rates are often expressed as unit rates such as miles per hour, feet per second, dollars per hour, points scored per game, price per pound, and miles per gallon. Here we have our first example. Jason paid $47 for 4 movie tickets. Each ticket cost the same amount. What was the cost of each movie ticket in dollars and cents? So when we are dealing with unit rates, we're looking to get down to the cost of one thing. So here it's one movie ticket. To do that, we are going to divide. We're going to put the money inside and the quantity of whatever we're looking at outside. So here we have 4 movie tickets on the outside and $47 on the inside. Now we can just divide like normal. 4 goes into 4 one time, and that's 4. Bring down our 7. 4 goes into 7 one time, and that is 4. It's 3, and we bring down our 0. We have to float the decimal up. 4 goes into 30 7 times, and that's 28. We get 2, bring straight down. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So each movie ticket cost us $11.75. Here we have our second example, and we're given answer choices here. So we're going to look to eliminate the answer choices that don't make any sense. Think about what is happening with the amount of money. So now let's look at the example. Tracy pays $22.10 for 2.6 pounds of salmon. What is the price per pound of the salmon? Now I told you in the last slide, when we're trying to get down to one thing, so here it's price per 1 pound, it's going to have to divide. When we do that, our numbers are going to get smaller. Since our numbers are getting smaller, we can go ahead and eliminate answer choice A, because that gets bigger, and D, because that gets bigger. So now we're down to a 50-50 shot, and that's much better. Now I can kind of guess that our answer is going to be B, so I'm going to put a little question mark here, because I looked at our price and our pounds, and if you subtract them, that's what C is. I don't think that's what we do. I said in the last slide that we divide, so let's go ahead and do that just to be 100% sure. So the money goes inside the box, and the quantity on the outside. We do have to move our decimal over. What we do to the outside, we do to the inside. I'm going to rewrite this just to make it look a little neater. So we have 26 now divided by 221.0. 26 goes into 2 0 times, into 22 0 times. And 26 goes into 221. I'm not 100% sure, but since I think my answer is B, I'm going to look at that, and it's going to give me a little clue. So let's try 8 first. So 26 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry the 4. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20, so we get 208. So now we need to subtract. We have to borrow here. That makes that 11. That makes that 1. 11 minus 8 would be 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. So 8 was correct, so that needs to come up here. We need to float our decimal straight up and bring this 0 straight down. Now I can take a guess. I'm guessing since 8 worked out, I'm guessing this 5 will as well. So let's try it. 26 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. So 5 is the correct answer because 130 is exactly what we are looking for. So just looking at the answer choices before we did any work, we could have already gotten the correct answer, but I always like to show my work just to make 100% sure. Now here's our last example. A boat traveled 27 miles in 2 hours. At this rate, how many miles will the boat travel in half an hour? So we know that our answer has to get smaller. Well, all our answer choices are smaller. So let's look by about how much. So we know we're going to have to do 27 divided by 2. So I need something that's at least half of 27. So that would not be 24. So we can go ahead and get rid of one answer choice. So now let's go ahead and divide. We have 27 miles into hours. So 2 goes into 2 once. That is 2. Bring our 7 straight down. 2 goes into 7 3 times. That's 6. Have 1 left over. Now we need to add a decimal and a 0. Let's float the decimal up. Bring the 0 down. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So we get 13.5. Now that is an answer choice, but that's not exactly what we're looking for. Because in our question it says, how far can the boat travel in half an hour? Okay, 13.5 would be 1 hour. So I'm going to put equals 1 hour. So let's eliminate choice A, because that is the tricky answer choice. Now we have to half 13.5 again. So that's just dividing by 2. So I'm going to do that over here. We have 13.5 inside the box, 2 on the outside. 2 goes into 1 0 times, into 13 6 times. That's 12. 1 left over. Let's float the decimal up. Let's bring that 5 down. 2 goes into 15 7 times. That's 14. Have 1 left over. Add a 0. Bring it down. 2 goes into 10 5 times. That's where we get our answer of 6.75 miles in half an hour.